Just out of curiosity, as soon as I got this character copied to the beta, I thought I'd go solo a mythic dungeon since I know I'm perfectly capable of doing that on live. Right now in the beta you can't get into a mythic dungeon, but it turns out it didn't matter. I set it to heroic mode and tried to solo it. I wiped about 6 or 7 times on the first trash pack and called it a day. Seems like Blizzard has kept their promise and made Demon Hunter tanks a lot less self-reliant and a lot more healer dependent. This is kind of a mixed bag. While I've had a lot of fun playing my Demon Hunter as a tank, I do feel a lot squishier than I used to. There are a lot of artifact passives that are no longer there that I used to rely pretty heavily upon. For example, the damage reduction that came when you consumed soul shards. On the other hand, trampling absolutely everywhere is super fun. Using war mode and just smashing past stuff is absolutely a blast. Let's start with talents. The first tier hasn't really changed outside of Razor Spikes being reworked number-wise. The second tier is largely the same. And the third tier, Fell Eruption, has been removed and replaced with Charred Flesh. Charred Flesh makes it to where your fiery brand increases the damage you deal to the target by 40%. Fracture has been reworked. It now replaces Shear instead and has 2 charges with a cooldown. Level 106 tier hasn't changed. Level 108 tier, Blade Turning has been removed and replaced with Gluttony. Gluttony used to be an artifact trait, but is now a talent. Spirit Bomb has been reworked a bit number-wise. You now heal for 10% instead of 20%. I'm not sure what that does to the viability of it, although there's a good chance I'll just be going with Gluttony in this tier, just because I like the dynamic of occasionally popping Metamorphosis form. On the last tier, the talents are largely the same, but Demonic Infusion is gone and has been replaced with Void Reaver. Void Reaver reduces the damage enemies deal to you once they're struck by your Soul Cleave, and honestly I don't know really how I feel about this specific talent. I liked Demonic Infusion just as far as generating pain and getting your Razor Spikes back up quickly when you need additional charges of it. As far as your abilities, your Demonic Wards has been nerfed significantly. It now reduces all damage taken by 10% compared to the 20% on live. Mastery has been reworked a little bit. Instead of just reducing your physical damage taken, it now increases your armor by an additional 20% of your agility. Soul Cleave has been reworked a little bit. Instead of spending additional pain, it spends a set amount. It consumes up to 2 soul fragments instead of consuming all of them, so overall the heal from this feels a lot less significant. The BFA talent calculator says that Soul Carver still works, but as of right now on the beta it doesn't. I'm not sure if they're intending to keep it, but my guess would be probably not. As with every class, the introduction of War Mode means that you can use every PvP talent from any tier, but only 3 at a time. I think this is a greatly improved system and it means you can have a lot more fun combinations.